Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited today because I'm bringing you one of the best indigenous Ghanaian soups, Nkante Nkonto. Now, if you are wondering what Nkante Nkonto is, it is just one of Ghana's soups that is made from Nkante, that's groundnut paste, and Kontommire. We're not going to waste any time at all. Let's get started. Now, for Nkante Nkonto, you are going to cook your Kontommire leaves. It's also called cocoyam leaves or taro leaves. Add in some abedru, which is also called turkey berries. Now, you're going to add in some water, cover this, and cook this so it becomes soft. And once that is ready, blend that. Okay, blend that with some water. I didn't show that in the video, so do that. Now, the next thing we are going to do is our groundnut paste. Now, I'm going to mix this with water. The quantity of the groundnut paste depends on you. Some people want it more than the kontommire. Some people want the kontommire more than the groundnut paste. So it's all up to you how you navigate this. So I added in my water. I'm just going to stir it so it have it like this. Okay, now just set this aside and we're going to start our soup. Now, for Nkante Nkonto, you normally use the dry meat, those roasted meat or nama yaho. Do you get? So I use this beef. You can see that it is very dry. You don't use fresh meats. If you want that natural taste, use roasted meat, fish, any of that. I added in some wele, and you're going to add any protein you like. You can add roasted goat meat, roasted chicken, anything at all. Now, this is my pepper mix that I added. It is my usual pepper mix that I use for my soup, so you can check my description box. I'm going to list the ingredients. And for my seasoning, I added in my beef and chicken seasoning. Then I added in my natural spices, where I combined some wentia powder, pepper powder, that's cloves powder, and grains of saline powder, and I added in some Prekese powder. Now, this has the natural taste that I wanted the soup to have. Now, I'm just going to cook this on low heat so the meat produces its own juice before you add in some water, and cover this so your meat is well cooked, becomes tender like you want it to be. Now, once that is ready, you see that it's becoming soft, you can go ahead and add in your tomatoes. Now, this recipe, we don't use a lot of tomatoes, especially this kind of Nkante Nkonto, ebunu. You don't use a lot of tomatoes. So I'm using 2 large tomatoes and 1 large onion and some pepper, about 7 of my scotch bonnet peppers, and you're just going to cover this so it becomes soft. Okay, now my tomatoes and my onions are soft, so I'm going to take that out, and blend this and transfer that into the soup. Guys, when I was making this soup, my house people, they were all over the soup asking me what was I making, because it was smelling everywhere in my house. The aroma in this soup is crazy. You will love it, trust me. Okay, now I took everything out and I blended it and I transferred it back into my soup. Now, at this point, you can decide to sieve it, okay, or you can decide to pour it directly into your soup. Anyhow you want to do it, it's up to you. When you sieve it, that means you want your soup to be light. When you don't sieve it, that means you want your soup to be a bit thick. And this kind of soup, you don't want it to be light, you want it to be thick so that you can eat it with omutio or something. Okay, I allowed my tomatoes to cook a bit, then I transferred my groundnut paste that I mixed earlier into it and my blended kontommire and abedru. Now, this is the point where I love so much. You just stir it. You can see that the green color will be coming out. It's so exciting. I just love it. I know there's nothing extra about it, but I love green soup. It has a very unique color and I really love it. Now, just cover this and let your soup cook, okay? Now, let me tell you one fun fact about me. If you've realized, when I'm cooking, I don't cook with salt. I don't like salt in my soup, my stew. I use salt for basic stuff, like maybe putting salt in rice or any other thing, but putting salt in my food, like my stews, my soups, no salt goes into my soup. Yeah, fun fact about Abby. Now, I'm just going to add in your fish. Here I added my adrene. If you have a patre, you can add a patre. Now, man, why not? I just say I just have fish taste, no, because you have what taste is that kind of quite now. What do you say? Harvard soup na wayeno. What you say? Now, when the soup was ready, I just served it with some fufu, because what is Nkante Nkonto without fufu? My dears, that's the best thing you can serve this with. Then the next day you eat it with omutio or something. I love this recipe so much. Please do also try this recipe and trust me, you're going to love it. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like all my videos, share my videos, and I love you guys so much. Bye. See you in my next video. Hopefully I'm going to be super active. I'm so sorry that I'm not posting regularly. I'm so sorry about that, but I'm going to do my best and change. Bye.